the scale of the desert hits you immediately. Very spacious, much bigger than I expected. Yeah, this is one of the coolest places we've ever stayed at. He told me up front that I can't stay for 3 or 4 nights. But I just love this sense of freedom. It's just you and the desert. And in Jordan overall, there are many hundreds of thousands of people who identify as Bedouin. Just when we thought that the desert doesn't have much life.
I think my tribe like 1 million.
1 million.
I work with tourists, but the tourists cannot change me. I am.
Once you come to Wadi Rum, you never forget it. It stays with you for your whole life. But whenever I see a tree in the middle of the desert now, really makes me appreciate it a lot more. You can see it was like a natural highway and a very important place where people from all over the region cross. And I think Wadi Rum really allows you, in fact, it forces you to slow down. Good morning, guys. Here from another beautiful day in Jordan. We're very excited today. We are making our way to Wadi Rum. So we are currently in Aqaba. We were initially going to go with a bus, but we found a taxi for the same price. And it's gonna cost us 5 JD per person. So I'm talking fast because we have to rush. The driver's waiting for us. So yes, we'll see you there. All right, guys, so we just arrived. It took us about 1 hour from Aqaba to Wadi Rum, and then we got picked up by our hosts. So we are staying in a camp in the middle of the desert, and what can I say? It's absolutely unreal to be here. I mean, we saw many pictures, but when you come here and you see it with your own eyes, wow, just the scale of the desert hits you immediately. And it is so quiet here, guys. I can't even tell you just how quiet it is. Wow. So this is the view that we are getting, and I'll show you the camp in a minute, but yes, it's absolutely spectacular. The color is so red. Wow. And then this is the camp where we're staying. So they only have a few tents, not many. But it's very isolated, so I can only see one other camp all the way down there. But apart from that, we're the only ones here, and I don't think there's any other people here at the moment either. All right, so let's check out our tent. Mihai is already inside. He's already seen it. How is it?
Nice.
It's
But
nice.
It's very hot.
It's very hot inside. Yes, the driver, well, our host told us that it is very hot, so perhaps we'll go and stay in the common area, which is over there, during the day. But yes, as you can see, this is the sitting area outside our tent. We do have a large window as well. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's like house. Nice and clean.
Oh, very spacious, much
Yes.
bigger than I expected. Wow. Yes, so we have a large double bed over here, a single bed
I
as
sleep
well.
tonight here. You sleep there.
How about the other way around, Mihai? How about the other way
I have
around?
problem.
Yes, Mihai has been having some back problems lately, so yes, not good when you come on a trip like this. It's a bit demanding when you come to Wadi Rum. There's a lot of activity involved, a lot of physical movement, so let's hope you get better. But yes, this is the window and the view we are getting from inside. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a dream. And then over here, I assume we have the bathroom. Okay. Very nice. And very spacious as well. I mean, remember, we are in a tent, but it feels like a hotel room. So Yeah, it looks nice and clean. I like it. Really nice.
It's very clean.
And I love the design. Check out the colors. They go so well with the desert and these motifs that you see, these patterns, so traditional, Bedouin style, I assume. So, yes, very nicely decorated. I think there's another window at the back as well. So, yeah, even though it's hot, I really don't want to get out. I want to enjoy it, you know? So, Mihai will show you the view from the back window, but there's definitely more to see from this one here.
Yeah. I think this one is looking more nice.
Wow. Yeah, this is one of the coolest places we've ever stayed at, Mihai, right?
Yes.
One of the coolest places. So we are paying 15 dinars for 2 nights. So we'll be staying here 2 nights. Now, it was quite challenging to find an accommodation here at camp. Not because there aren't a lot, there are many choices, many options around, and the vast majority of them are very cheap as well, we noticed. The only catch is that you have to do a tour if you come, especially if you go with one of the cheaper ones. So, yes, most people, when they come here, they don't just sit in the tent. Obviously, they want to go out and explore. So, they have a range of tours and activities that you can do here. So, we'll be doing a jeep tour tomorrow. But yes, I will tell you what happened to us before we booked this accommodation, this camp. We booked another camp and we wanted to stay initially for 4 nights. But unfortunately, as soon as I booked, I got a message from the host and he started asking me, what do I want to do? And he started pushing all these tours without even telling us the price, without telling us anything. He just wanted to make sure that we'll take a tour every single day.
Yeah. And even when you ask the price, he doesn't answer.
Yes, and even I asked the price, he wouldn't answer me. Uh, and we were going to do a tour regardless. You know, when you come to Wadi Rum, you do a tour, you want to see it. It's the best way to really experience it. And we were going to do a full day tour anyway. Um, but yeah, if you choose to stay for more than 1 or 2 nights, somehow they don't accept that, you know. So he actually asked me to cancel. He told me up front that I can't stay for 3 or 4 nights. That's too long. So yeah, a bit disappointing. We did initially want to stay longer, because we, as you know, we do a lot of editing, so we need uh, a bit of time to stay somewhere. And I would have loved to just sit and read a book or something and relax, but unfortunately that wasn't possible. So we ended up canceling that camp, and then with all the others, we just decided no, we're just going to take 2 nights to avoid this scenario happening. Um, with this camp, the host was really nice. He gave us all the prices up front, so he contacted me almost immediately after booking as well, but he actually gave me all the prices. He was, yeah, honest and upfront with us. So I really like that. We could have potentially stayed longer here. I don't think that would have been a problem. So perhaps it was just an incident at that particular camp. I don't know. I can't really say. But yes, I thought I would share that experience because it was a bit of a challenge finding something suitable. And by the way, we did look for more expensive ones as well, because obviously you have luxury ones. Uh, but from reading the comments and the reviews, very similar stories happened to other people. So, yes, I don't know what to say in regards to that, but I can tell you we're very happy with this camp. The host was very nice, very helpful, very knowledgeable. So, we'll be doing a full day tour with him tomorrow. And we're also getting a complimentary sunset tour this evening. So, we're very excited about that as well. But for now, I think we'll just settle in and absorb these amazing views. Yeah, and I forgot to mention we do actually have outlets for charging our phones. We can actually use electricity in the tent, which is good. The majority of these camps are pretty basic. Um, Many of them will only have like a light bulb and that's it. So yes, that's a nice addition. We don't have internet or Wi-Fi, but I don't think we need it in a place like this. This is the kind of place where you come to disconnect, you know. You just want to be with yourself, with your own thoughts, with the desert, you know. So that's not a problem for us, especially because we're only staying 2 nights. So yes, very, very excited to be here. All right, guys, so we had some rest, got a bit of energy from this beautiful scenery, and we're heading to do our sunset tour now. The name Wadi Rum tells you a lot about the place itself, because the word Wadi means valley, and it makes sense because the desert itself is made out of wide valleys and seasonal riverbeds. And then the name Rum has a few theories, a few meanings. Some say that it comes from a city mentioned in the Quran named Iram, while others think it's related to the sand itself. Either way, it is so, so beautiful. It looks like we're on another planet, like we're on Mars. And the red color that you see is largely because of the iron oxide found in the rock. So that's why it kind of feels like you're on another planet. Okay, so we've made our first stop to a beautiful viewpoint. Oh, and look at these beautiful rock formations. You just have a look at these shapes. Some people even call this place Valley of the Moon, and you can see why. Kind of looks like the surface of the moon or another planet. It's incredible. Now, Wadi Rum is made of sandstone and granite, and its dramatic cliffs and rock formations were shaped over millions of years by wind, by rain, and even floods. And yes, some of these rocks are actually older than the Dead Sea. And there are some pretty high peaks here too, like Jabal Ram and Jabal Dami, which is the highest mountain in Jordan. If it weren't for the blue sky and some vegetation here and there, you'd really think you're on a different planet. It is so dramatic, and it's unlike anything we've seen so far in our lives. And then over here on this side, we have the mountain of Al Qatar, it's called. So it's not the biggest peak, but it's still a spectacular view from here, especially now during the golden hour. We're getting this soft, beautiful light. It's just magical.
You know, when you have view like this, you need just coffee.
Coffee or tea?
Or tea. I like to have my coffee, stay here, and just have this view.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Well, we are going to have some tea later on from what our guide has
Yes.
told us. So
Yes.
you're in luck.
I'm so happy because I come here.
Yeah, me too.
It's worth all the money.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most beautiful and spectacular places on the planet, on the entire planet. So we're off again to our next spot, but I just love this sense of freedom. It's just you and the desert. Wow. So we've just made a quick stop to collect some shrubs or some sticks for the wood fire after the sunset.
I said, I want you to drink tea.
Yes.
This beautiful
View. Yeah. Oh, what a view. Even from here. So we've just made another unplanned stop because we just saw a herd of camels. Now I'm not sure if these are wild camels. They're probably not, because our guide told us that there aren't any wild camels around here. So yeah, it's very interesting because they're all on their own.
Wow.
Wow, this is like the image
Yeah, this is the full
of the desert now. The only thing that's missing, perhaps, are the Bedouins crossing the desert with the camels. That's the only thing to really make the image complete. So, yes, over the centuries, Wadi Rum has actually been home to many different cultures. The Nabateans, so the same people who built Petra, left inscriptions here about 2000 years ago. Then came the Roman, Byzantine, and early Islamic periods when travelers and herders continued to pass through this desert. But one group that has been here for a very long time and is still here today is the Bedouins. Now, the Bedouins are traditionally nomadic desert dwellers who raise goats, sheep, and camels. They move seasonally in search of water and live in tents. And in Jordan overall, there are many hundreds of thousands of people who identify as Bedouin. They live all over, some still move with herds part of the year, others have settled into villages or towns. And yes, although many Bedouin families now live more settled lives with houses in Rum village or nearby, they still maintain a very strong connection to the desert. Some do return to more nomadic ways when grazing areas are good and water is available, but their traditions, hospitality, music, stories, and knowledge of the land still remain very much alive here. Just when we thought that the desert doesn't have much life, we come across this beautiful flower right in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, no matter how much we try to look or imagine what Mars would be like or other planets, in the end, I think this is such a beautiful reminder of just how lucky, how fortunate we are to be living on this planet. So this is our last point for the night where we'll be watching the sunset and have some tea. And what's really special about this viewpoint is that from here you get this gradient of different colors, and this area is actually called the white area because you can see the sand over here is a lot lighter, and then gradually it changes color, so we can see different shades of yellow, even a bit of green from those bushes, some deep reds, and then all the way out there in the distance some blues and dark browns. So yes, it's a spectacle of color and definitely a very special place to watch the sunset from here in Wadi Rum. Probably one of the best, if not the best. So from what our guide has told us. Okay, so Mihai got his wish.
Yes.
I'm having some tea, the traditional way.
Smell
So
nice.
yeah, the smell of fire
The problem you smell after.
doesn't matter. It's worth it. I love the smell of firewood.
You are Bedouin here. You want to try everything here.
Yes, here we're Bedouins, and in fact today we got Bedouin names.
Yeah.
So our guide Eid gave us some beautiful names. Ali, and I'm Alia.
Alia.
Yes, so for 2 days we're gonna be Bedouins,
Bedouin.
just Bedouins. So do you normally only have tea or do you have coffee as well?
Normally we do coffee in the morning, in the evening.
Okay, but tea is more
Tea
traditional.
because in the day, during the day we mostly have tea,
Okay.
but in the morning we do coffee.
So do you still live in tribes to this day? It's still the same?
Yeah.
How many tribes are there here in Wadi Rum?
We have here a big tribe. We call it's like maybe 2,000 people.
In one tribe or all together?
Yeah, it's the big tribe in Wadi Rum. We call Zalabiya tribe.
Okay.
But I am from different tribe. We call it my tribe, Bani Atiyah. Bani Atiyah, most in Jordan, and the other one in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Like half family here, half family in Saudi Arabia, and a little in, oh no, not little, maybe too much also in Egypt, in Palestinian. That's all my tribe. I think my tribe like 1 million now.
1 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it's ready, Alia.
I like your new name.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
It's
Alia.
nice name.
Yeah. Maybe I should keep it.
Yes.
Even after we leave Wadi Rum, I should keep it.
Yeah, no. You don't forget your name
No.
all the time. Alia and Ali. Maybe if you see any picture for or video for Wadi Rum, you remember your name exactly.
So are these Bedouin names?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ali
Okay.
and Alia is Bedouin name.
And how would you say that life has changed for Bedouins over the last few decades?
It's
Because
different now because everything now, like before, where all the people, it's hard life.
now it's more centered around tourism.
Now, we have cars, we have internet, we have everything. Not like
More
before.
modern, more
Yeah,
sophisticated.
Before, most my family, he crossed from here by caravan, by camel. He crossed to Palestinian to bring the food from there. That's hard life before. Use it, for sheep and the goats, the camel. Use it from, yogurt, cheese from the sheep. Drink camel milk also.
So it was a
We eat
very
it also cheap, goat, camel, but nothing more.
But nowadays, do the tribes mostly stay in one place? They don't move around like they used to, so they're not as nomadic anymore?
No. There's now a few in Wadi Rum because now you don't see not the animal he not find any grass or something. Last year
difficult.
there's no rain. That's he cost for the Bedouin a lot money for sheep, the goats, the camel. He want eat it.
Yeah.
He bring it water from the village. He want that's very cost for the Bedouin now. To see a few, not many, traveling like before. Most of the people now live in Wadi Rum village because now all the children going to school. You want to stay in Wadi Rum
More
village.
stable lifestyle
Yeah.
now. So what do most people now do for a living in this day and age?
In Wadi Rum now, the most work with tourists.
Tourists now. Okay.
Yeah, but there's also there we have teacher, we have with the government, we have different working. But the most work with tourists.
Okay. So it's
Some people have also like Bedouin, have sheep, goats, camel.
but definitely not as much as before.
Yeah. Everything now change.
Yeah, I think everything's changing, but at the same time, I think it's so important to keep your traditions. And I mean, that's one aspect that when we travel, we come across different cultures, and some of them keep their traditions, but unfortunately, some of them die off. So, how do you manage to maintain your traditions alive?
Because we our Bedouin here, we live in Wadi Rum village, and we keep all my family how you live before. To see my clothes, everything like Bedouin before.
Yeah.
We don't. I work with tourists, but the tourists cannot change me. I am. That's my my culture, my everything. I don't change.
This is good.
Yeah, I be like this. The tourists he coming, but to see me how I am here.
Yeah.
That's my tradition.
It's very important. Oh, it's ready.
Tea for Ali.
For Ali, yes. He's been waiting for this
Ali
moment.
because he bring the wood.
And me too, I've been waiting for this moment too, actually. One of the highlights.
Yeah. This for you.
Thank you very much. Shukran.
The cameraman.
Smells nice.
But it's hot.
Yes.
Careful.
Yes. Very nice smell.
Oh la la.
The best.
Wow.
Wow. Very nice. Wow, what a magical evening it's been. What an experience, and I have to agree with our guide, Yid. Once you come to Wadi Rum, you never forget it. It stays with you for your whole life, and I think that's what's going to happen with us. It's a place we'll never forget. Okay, so we just got back from our tour and we're heading to have some dinner now. So breakfast and dinner are actually included in the price of the camp.
Hello.
I want to see how the Bedouin make the
Yes.
Yes,
100%.
yes, 100%. Okay.
So guys, we have here the traditional Bedouin food. We call it zarb. يلا.
عواد طلال لما تعمل كده يقول لك يقعد يشرح ساعه والدنيا في الربعانيه.
Nice taste under the sun. Guys, we make fire inside. After we put chicken or vegetables or meat sometime. We do like this Bedouin way to do the zarb. That's we call it zarb.
Okay. And how long does it cook for?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yummy.
Now,
Delicious.
if you feel here, still warm, huh?
Ah. So this is the main area where we're gonna have all our meals, and once again you can see how beautifully decorated it is, all traditional Bedouin style. And then I imagine we have a buffet over there as well, so apart from the main food. Okay, so they have some salads over here, some sauces, flatbread. They also have some pasta, some rice over here, veggies. So nice variety. Thank you very much.
Look nice?
Yes, look at this. Beautiful, very balanced. So yes, I got a bit of everything, almost everything, not everything, but yeah, huge portion. Okay, so I'll try the chicken first, the one that was cooked underneath the ground. Mm.
The best chicken.
Yeah, it tastes amazing. It's got this. Thank you so much. It's got this smokiness. Yeah, very unexpected, very smoky taste. Wow. I'll try another piece. Mm. Yeah, that tastes amazing.
You make me more hungry now.
Mm.
Very nice. Very soft and juicy.
Good morning, everyone. So it is the next morning. We had a very good night's sleep. We slept like babies here in the desert. We also had a very pleasant evening last night. We all sat by the fire with the rest of the tourists that came here at the camp. The meals were delicious, as you saw yesterday. And we got up pretty early this morning. We just about to have breakfast in a few minutes time and then go and do our jeep tour for the whole day. But first I'll show you the view that we're getting. with our morning coffees. So yes, Mihai and I never go anywhere without our coffees. Even here in the desert, we had to carry it with us. We always take our electric bricky and Turkish coffee with us. So yeah, and it's a good thing because now when we have moments like this, it's just the best. I will also say that stargazing here in the desert is a whole nother level. I don't think we've ever experienced anything like this. Although we did get quite a bit of light pollution from the moon, we still managed to see the Milky Way. It was so, so beautiful. We tried to do a star lapse. We'll see how it turns out.
No professional.
No, not the most professional one. In fact, it's the very first one we've ever done. So we'll see how it turns out. But either way, if you come here and you look at the sky with your own eyes, it's so, so beautiful. So yes, that's one of the highlights when you come here in the desert. All right, so for breakfast, we have a variety of jams. I think this is hummus.
حلاوة
Oh,
hummus. حلاوة
halawa.
sweet sugar.
Oh, so
حلوى.
it's sweet. Okay.
Sure, helva.
And what are these?
بس
Like
ما
biscuits?
biscuit.
Okay.
Cheese,
Cheese,
hummus,
beans,
shakshuka. It's
yes, shakshuka, olives, za'atar, and olive. Okay. Thank you so much. And of course, some flatbread as well. Right, so we had breakfast, got the energy we need, so off we go to our adventure today. Yalla.
Yalla, yalla.
All right, so we made it to our first point called Lawrence Spring. And supposedly, this is where T. Lawrence worked during the Arab Revolt. So we talked about Lawrence in our Aqaba vlog as well. But basically, in the 20th century, Wadi Rum became very famous because of Lawrence, better known as Lawrence of Arabia. So he was a British officer who worked with Arab forces during the Arab Revolt in World War One, helping to plan and lead guerrilla operations against the Ottoman Empire. And the Bedouin tribes here guided him and his forces through the desert. And his experiences were actually later recorded in his book, Seven Pillars of Wisdom. Now, there's also a very famous movie which came out in 1962 called Lawrence of Arabia. And this is what actually made Wadi Rum so famous and known all over the world. And it's still strongly associated with his story today. And obviously, after the film's success, Wadi Rum became a very popular location for other filmmakers as well. So big productions were shot here. So you might have seen The Martian, Dune, Prometheus, Star Wars. So yes, quite a few. It's become a favorite for many. And then in the 1970s, the Jordanian government built Rum village to provide homes and services for Bedouins and to support tourism. Later, in 1998, Wadi Rum was declared a protected area, and in 2011, it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site for both its natural and cultural significance. So the spring is all the way up there where that tree is. Apparently, there's still water. It does look a bit treacherous, and Mihai did hurt his back, so I don't think we'll be climbing up there today. But yes, very interesting story behind it all. Now comes to some sand dunes. You can see the color of the sand once again, very deep brownish red. And our guide told us that some of the scenes in Lawrence of Arabia were filmed here. Yeah, very hard going up the hill, not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Not easy at all. Yes, this is very hard. And my shoes are full of sand already. I hope there aren't any snakes around here.
I don't think so.
No?
So many people here.
Oh, there could be, you never know. Okay, so we made it to the top. And this is the view we're getting from up here. So, yes, it was well worth the climb. Look at those massive cliffs. And also the colors. Once again, we have the different shades over there. Reds, yellows, some grays. I've also noticed the sand here is so soft, very powdery, and also very different to the sand you find at the beach normally. And of course it's very dry, but a very pleasant texture. And the color is just sensational. Look at that. So pretty. Whee!
So easy.
Whew. Should we steal the sand from Jordan, take it home with us?
Yes.
This is a good way.
It's good for the construction.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. They're so full. Kind of impossible to avoid, by the way, if you come here. All right, so we've come to our next stop, and this is the Kazali Canyon. And you can see there's some beautiful camels over here. And once again, stunning rock formations. And apparently, this is where we'll find quite a few petroglyphs. Oh, and check out this beautiful tree growing out of this massive rock. I don't know about you, but whenever I see a tree in the middle of the desert now, really makes me appreciate it a lot more. You don't really appreciate it when you're in a park, when you're in a forest, but when you're in the desert and you see a bit of green color, a whole nother story, you know.
Every tree, it's like diamond.
I know it's that's well said, yeah, like a diamond in the desert.
When you stay more than 2 days.
Because all you see is this dark,
Yes.
is this
The red.
brown and red. You don't see any green.
You don't see too much life here.
No, and when you see
Just
life,
sand
you
and rock.
you appreciate it so much. That's why yesterday I said that we try so much to imagine what Mars is like, and we eventually want to try and go there ourselves.
I don't like to go there. I
No,
prefer
but
here.
when I see like a plant or a tree in the desert, I'm so grateful to be here on Earth, to be on our planet, this beautiful planet of ours. So, yeah, I don't know if I would want to ever go to Mars. I'm
No,
happy
just come
here.
here for
Just
one
come,
weekend.
just
It's
come to
enough.
Wadi Rum. You get an idea and then go back home. Okay, so we get this narrow path, and then there's inscriptions all across here. Wow. Can you imagine just how old they must be? So people have been living in Wadi Rum for thousands of years. Some evidence goes back 12,000 years, if not more. And you get these inscriptions and petroglyphs pretty much all over the desert. There are over 25,000 of them here in Wadi Rum. So yes, a lot of these inscriptions use Thamudic, Nabatean, and early Arabic script. And you'll also find scenes of hunting, camels, and even instructions for finding water. So the Wadi Rum was also an important ancient trade route, and this is where travelers and caravans would stop to rest, to fill up with water. And you can see it was like a natural highway and a very important place where people from all over the region crossed. So yes, it's incredible. And I mean, a lot of them are so well preserved. You can see just how deep and precise the carvings are. All right, so we've made a stop to have some lunch. And it's a nice little spot in the shade. And just check out the view behind us. I'm sure by now it's no surprise to you that the views here are just breathtaking. This one is no exception. Tired?
Nah, I'm excited.
Excited?
And if you want 20-star restaurant, you need to come here
Yeah, in the middle of the desert.
with this view and good chef there.
Yeah. So you can't help but notice the silence when you come here to Wadi Rum. You don't hear cars, you don't hear people, and most of the time you don't even hear birds, just the wind. And it's not just silence, it's a kind of stillness. It's like the desert has been frozen in time and nothing's changed for thousands of years, but not in a bad way. It's so peaceful here, and it's in that stillness that you really start to notice the shapes of the rocks around you, the colors of the sand, and just how massive everything around you is. You really feel so tiny here. And I must say, it's been so liberating for the last couple of days just to disconnect completely from the outside world and just be with ourselves, with our thoughts, just completely recharge. The last couple of months have been quite intense for us, so it was really nice to finally slow down, and I think Wadi Rum really allows you, in fact it forces you to slow down. All right, guys, so we had a delicious lunch. We had some very interesting, good conversations with our guide, Ed. So yeah, it was good to relax. We relaxed for about 2 hours. We had that break. So right now we're continuing on with our tour. We probably won't show you every single spot where we're stopping because otherwise it just gets too repetitive. And I mean, there are a few places that get these interesting names like Mushroom or Bridge and whatnot. But honestly, I think every single rock that you see here, you can just let your imagination run wild. You see all these different shapes, and yeah, that's why we'll just show you a little bit of what we see, and yeah, we'll see you back at the camp. All right, so we got back from the tour, back to our camp, and we decided to end the night at our favorite spot now here in Wadi Rum, just near our accommodation, actually behind our campsite. There's a little hill, and you get a fantastic view of El Qatar Mount. So the one we saw yesterday, but we saw it from a different point. So yesterday we just briefly came here and we liked it a lot. We took some pictures here, and now that we've seen a lot of sites on our tour today, I can definitely say that this still remains our favorite spot right here in front of this beautiful majestic mountain. So beautiful. So this is where we're gonna end the night, watch the sunset. The sun will set in about 1 hour just over there. So just before we end our vlog, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the tour. So yes, it was a full day tour. It started at about 8:30 a.m. and ended at 5 p.m. So a long day, I would say, but overall we had a good time. Now it was 40 dinars per person plus an additional 5 dinars per person for lunch. So overall we paid 90 dinars. Yeah, I think it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Really got to see some amazing scenery. There was another option to do a 4-hour tour as well, by the way. But
If you're coming for 1 day, I think go for 4 hours.
yeah, if you don't have a lot of time, then maybe just go for the 4-hour tour. Still a good option.
Because half day you can do a tour and half day you can stay and relax.
Yeah, that's true.
If you come for 2 days, I think it's okay for
The full day tour,
Yes.
2 or more days.
Yes.
Yeah, but I enjoyed. Would you have preferred the 4-hour tour, Mihai?
Yes, for
Yeah,
me.
really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
4 hours I think it's enough, and after you can come here and attend, because still the view everywhere it's amazing.
Similar.
It's very
Similar.
similar. You can stay, make coffee, and just relax, meditation.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can explore close to your camp.
yeah. I mean, you know, they have all these points. A lot of them have to do with Lawrence, and I think it's just like a tourist thing. It's not really.
Yeah.
A lot of them may not even have
Doesn't
any.
make sense. Some.
May not even have anything to do with Lawrence, but yeah, like I said. When you spend a long time here, your imagination just starts to run wild, and you start to see all these beautiful shapes in every rock. Every rock formation has something different, has something unique. But overall, I still enjoyed the full day tour. Had a great lunch. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think I would do it again. But yes, it's time to end this vlog. This is our last vlog here in Jordan. I can definitely say that we've fallen in love with Wadi Rum, with this country in general, with the food, with the people, with the culture. It was a good experience
For
overall.
me, Wadi Rum and Petra, it's my favorite.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Definitely the top. But yes, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.